many applications store and consume data in a different format. In this video, I'm going to detail the Azure Blob storage and what is the format of the store of data in this type of storage.
Azure Blob Storage is a service that enable you to store a massive amount of unstructured data, or a blob, in the cloud. Like Azure Table Storage, you create a blob using an Azure Storage account. The Azure currently supports three types of blob. A blob handled as a set of a block. Each block can vary in a size, up to 100 megabytes. The second type of a blob, that is a page blob, that is organized as a collection of a fixed size of 512 byte page, or a page blob is optimized to support a random read and write operation. You can fetch and store data for a single page if necessary. A page blob can hold up to 8 terabytes. Azure uses a page blob to implement a virtual disk storage for virtual machines. The third type of the blob, that is append blobs, is a blob optimized to support opened operation. You can only add blocks to the end of an append blob. Updating or deleting an existing blob isn't support that you can do the operation of delete. Each block can vary in size, up to 4 megabytes. The maximum of size inside an Azure storage account, you can create a blob inside a containers. The containers provide a convenient one-way grouping of related blob together. And you can organize a blob in a hierarchy of a folder, similar to a file in a file system on disk, at the container level. Like you see here, for example, we have a folder, a footwear, a boots, a shoes, a quote, and a winner overcast that is organized in the hierarchy. Blob storage provides three case tiers, which help you to balance access, latency, and storage cost. The first one is the hot tier, is a default one. You can use this to, for example, to give access frequently. The second one is the cool tier. This tier has a lower performance and reduced storage charge compared to the hot tier. Use the cool tier for data that is accessed infrequently. It's common for a newly created blob to access frequently, but less so as time passes. In this situation, you can create the blob in a hot tier, but migrate it to the cool tier later. The third one is the archive tier, that is the tier that provides a lower storage cost, but with increased latency. The archive tier is intended for the historical data that mustn't be lost.